Recently, there have been a lot of changes and updates regarding post-graduation work permit, and this is the video that comprises all of them. So you do not really need to go to different videos and watch different updates because you might miss any of them. So this is the right video for you if you want to learn about literally all post-graduation work permit recent updates. Hi everyone, my name is Shivani and I'm a licensed immigration consultant based in Waterloo, Ontario, and I'm also the founder of Zest Immigration Services Incorporation. So as you know that today in this video, we'll be discussing about all recent post-graduation work permit related updates that you might be searching online and you might not find all of them. So without any further ado, let's get the video started. Before I begin this video, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon if you haven't done it already, because I keep posting immigration related videos on this channel, and if you're looking to immigrate to Canada, then you should be subscribed to this channel. A recent survey conducted by IRCC provides insights into potential upcoming changes to the post-graduation work permit. The post-graduation work permit currently allows international students in Canada to work after graduation without needing a job offer. However, based on a report from the Star, IRCC is considering significant revisions to this program. As of now, IRCC has not finalized these changes, but they are exploring several possibilities. One potential change involves limiting the post-graduation work permits to graduates from programs linked to occupations facing shortages in the labor market in Canada. This means international students would need to complete studies in specific fields where there is a recognized lack of skilled workers in Canada. Another proposed requirement might involve demonstrating language proficiency as a condition for obtaining a post-graduation work permit. This would ensure that international students possess the necessary language skill to integrate effectively into the Canadian workforce. According to the report, IRCC distributed a survey to Canadian colleges and universities seeking feedback on these potential changes. The survey included questions about which occupations should qualify for a post-graduation work permit based on local labor needs, whether exceptions should be made for specific groups like Francophone students or graduate degree holders, and whether proof of a job offer aligned with the labor shortages should be required to extend a post-graduation work permit beyond the initial year. The timing of these changes, if implemented, could affect both current and future international students. Guys, keep this in mind. It could affect both current and future international students. IRCC aims to align the post-graduation work permit more closely with Canada's labor market needs and immigration goals, with the target implementation date of January 2025 as outlined in an internal briefing. Potential implications for international students include increased competition for post-graduation work permits, especially if the permit becomes contingent on securing a job offer in a designated occupation. This shift could also impact the volume of international students entering Canada, particularly those not studying in fields aligned with labor shortages. Given these potential changes, current international students are advised to explore alternative pathways to remain in Canada after graduation. This could involve securing permanent residence through provincial nominee programs or the express entry system, or gaining work experience during their studies to improve their chances of securing a work permit. While no official changes have been announced yet, international students and stakeholders should stay informed as IRCC continues to develop its plans regarding the post-graduation work permit. These potential adjustments could have significant implications for the international student community in Canada. Now let's look at the other most important changes happened to the post-graduation work permit in the recent times. The Canadian government has implemented changes to improve fairness for applicants and streamline immigration process, particularly related to the post-graduation work permit and flagpoling. Let's understand why this happened step by step. End of border application for PGWP. Effective immediately, foreign nationals can no longer apply for a post-graduation work permit at the Canadian border. This decision aims to curb flagpoling, a practice where temporary residents leave Canada briefly and re-enter the same day to expedite their immigration services, bypassing normal processing times. Reason for ending flagpoling. Flagpoling consumes significant border resources, diverting officers from enforcement duties and causing delays for travelers and goods movement. From March 2023 to February 2024, post-graduation work permit applicants accounted for approximately 1/5 of all flagpoling attempts. Encouraging in Canada applications. The government encourages post-graduation work permit applicants to apply within Canada rather than flagpoling. This approach aligns with efforts to streamline processing times and enhance service delivery globally through modernization and centralization. Processing improvements. Recent initiatives include speeding up processing times and for in-Canada work permit applications, simplifying online application forms, and allowing foreign nationals to continue working while waiting for their decisions on their applications. Changes to work permit conditions. Workers are now authorized to start new employment immediately upon submitting a new work permit application, eliminating the previous requirement to wait for the permit's approval before changing jobs. Impact on study permit holders. International students are reminded to apply online for a PGWP before their study permit expires. This allows them to work full-time while waiting for their work permit approval with an automated letter provided for employer verification. Operational adjustments. Recently, flagpoling hours were reduced at 12 Canadian ports of entry to optimize border services efficiency, particularly during peak travel periods. This adjustment enables border officers to prioritize high-risk travelers and facilitate trade. These changes reflect Canada's commitment to maintaining immigration integrity while enhancing efficiency and fairness for all applicants, including international students transitioning to the workforce. Now let's look at few more recent post-graduation work permit related updates. First here is extended post-graduation work permits for master's degree graduates. Effective from February 15, 2024, graduates from master's degree programs that are less than 2 years in duration will now be eligible for a longer 3-year post-graduation work permits. This extension aims to provide these graduates with more time to gain the required Canadian work experience needed to apply for permanent residence. Previously, the length of PGWP for such programs aligned with the duration of the study program up to maximum of 3 years. Second is restrictions on post-graduation work permit for public-private partnership college programs. In response to concerns about the quality of education and support services at public-private partnership colleges, IRCC has decided to restrict post-graduation work permit eligibility for graduates of these programs. International students currently enrolled in these programs will remain eligible for a PGWP if they meet other program criteria. However, new students enrolling in these programs will not be eligible for a post-graduation work permit. Changes to open work permit eligibility for spouses. Moving forward, open work permits will only be available to spouses and common law partners of students enrolled in graduate, that means master's or PhD programs and professional degree programs. This change means that spouses and common law partners of students in undergraduate and college programs will no longer be eligible for an open work permit unless they already hold one under the current stream and seek to extend it. So, to conclude this video, all of these changes reflect Canada's efforts to align immigration policies with labor market needs to ensure educational quality and streamline process while maintaining fairness and integrity. It is very important that all international students and their families should stay informed about these updates to navigate their post-graduation plans effectively. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And if you have any immigration related questions, then feel free to contact us at www.zscanada.ca or simply go to the description box of this video and you'll find a link to book a consultation with me or to book a case assessment with me. I'll be more than happy to assist all of you. Thank you for your time today and see you next time.